Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. A major magnitude 6.8 earthquake hit Caribbean. That's not good. I want to show you this map really quick. Look at this one here, guys. Look at this here. Alright, so it was downgraded to a 6.5, 9.0 kilometers. And not too far, you have Venezuela. All right, and in those regions, not too far from that region, there's multiple U.S. warships. All right, so there's a lot of stuff out there, and at the same time, you do have Hurricane Melissa in this area. You have Venezuela in this area. All this area right here is filled with U.S. ships. The 6.8 happened in this territory. That's kind of strange. It was almost a 7.0, and then again, seeing huge magnitude like that in that region is pretty rare. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on here. Once again, please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Here's another one. There was a 6.0, and here's another one, a 5.4. Now, they all 10.0 kilometers, except for the big one. It was a 9.0 kilometers. So there's a possibility there was a tsunami warning. Hold on, give me a second here. Ooh, hold on, look at this here. There was some damage reported. Oh, wow. Earthquake causes collapse. Oh, man. Well, you got, it seems like you got a couple trapped. Wow. Oh, man, praying for the people out there. Let's see what's going on with this news here. A magnitude 6.8. So you have multiple agency has at a 6.8. The USGS has as a 6.5. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck off the coast of Guadalupe early Monday, according to Gulf officials and seismic data from Colombia's Geological Survey. So again, Colombia Geological Survey has it at a 6.8. It's kind of strange because that's the second Guadalupe catastrophe. Again, we've seen a Guadalupe River flooded in Texas. Now you have a Guadalupe in this area seeing a magnitude. So, what to know? The earthquake occurred at 7:38 a.m. local time on October 27. The epicenter was located at 16.54 north, 59.49 west of Guadalupe's eastern coast. Depth was classified as superficial, under 30 kilometers. Now, earthquakes in the 6.1, 6.9 range can be destructive within 100 kilometers, especially in vulnerable areas. No tsunami warning issued as of time of writing, and no immediate reports of damage. I don't know. There was a damage in that video. I'm in shock that there was no. I'm in shock that there was no tsunami warning. I mean, that was again, that was almost a 7.0 magnitude. Again, 9.0 kilometers. I think that's like 7.8 miles deep. But it's kind of strange. I'm not trying to say that U.S. has tested some kind of equipment out there, but it's just kind of strange that you have all this stuff happening. You got all these warships out there, and at the same time, you got that Hurricane Melissa, and it's crazy. Um, Here we go. Let me bring this one up. So, magnitude 6.8 earthquake reported in Burst region. So, it says here a magnitude 6.8 was recorded in the Burst region on Monday morning, according to seismic data reviewed manually by authorities. Now, the earthquake struck at 7:38 a.m. local time at a shallow depth of less than 30 kilometers, center at latitude. All right, so we already know all this. We're gonna skip this stuff here, guys. Magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck off Guadalupe coast. So we already know this one. So we're gonna skip all this here. Okay. I want to take you really quick on X. See if we can find any updates there. If you can, please pray for the people out there. At the same time, let me just bring this information up really quick. I have to show all this here, guys. Look at that monster. That is crazy. That is absolute crazy. That thing is a beast. What in the world? That it released something. Hold on. You see this part right here? You see that? What in the world is that? That thing look like it's some kind of man-made. What in the world is that? Wow. That was, guys, that was captured on I think meteorologists track radar. What is that? Is that normal? Oh my goodness. Seems like some kind of explosion and it just expanded that hurricane, made it bigger. Look how big that explosion is. I think it's massive. Hold on, give me a second here. Overnight, Hurricane Melissa strengthened into a Category 5. Oh, man. Hurricane with latest recon showing 160. That is crazy. Miles per hour, sustained winds, and a maximum pressure of 913 MB. Expected to make landfall later tonight in Jamaica. Head for shelter. Please go to a shelter. I mean, looking at that monster, that is not good. So it's a Category 5, 160 mile per hour. Um, so I'm looking for some more information here, guys. It's mind blowing. I'm not seeing anybody talking about this 6.8. It seems like everybody is fine though when it comes to the 6.8. So give me a second. We do have an update. There is an update on the says here there's an update. Yeah, I'm not seeing the update. All right, so again, it seems like everybody's fine. Which I believe God was with everyone out there. Powerful earthquake rattles Caribbean as Hurricane Melissa brands towards Jamaica. I mean, that's some serious stuff there, guys. That is some serious stuff. Let me take you to the National Hurricane Center, give you guys some updates here. All right, so here's the Hurricane Melissa. 160 miles per hour. And this thing is moving so slow. 3 miles per hour. I never seen anything like that. And I live in Florida, so I always keep my eyes on these hurricanes. And yeah. It seems like it was in that same spot yesterday. So it's moving really slow. Just imagine you driving your car, and again, just don't press on a gas pedal. Just put it on drive, and it's just driving by itself. Again, that's what it is. It's just on drive, and no one is operating the vehicle. Mm-mm. We are praying for the people in Jamaica. Buckle up. You got a Cat 5 monster, 160 mile per hour, heading towards your way. All right, guys. So again, Melissa here, the 6.8 here, and the U.S. is seeing all the actions. The U.S. is all over this area here. So the U.S. warship has, been placed on alert. A lot of sailors and Marines and all that were told to be safe out there. So we got hurricane, earthquake, war, all in this area here in the Caribbean. All right, guys, I will keep you updated when it comes to this news. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Lord Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.